I'm going to try to make this quick. What I have right here, I want to speak directly to all FORW and GOFF shareholders. Companies that George Sharp is behind. What I have right here in this letter, which I'm going to read to you guys in a minute, is what George Sharp spends your hard-earned money on. So how it started off with me and George Sharp about a year ago, more than a year ago, I came on the internet when my channel was just starting. My channel still is just starting. We're still a small channel. And I started to talk about stocks, and I noticed George Sharp, after I made a video about a certain stock, he would come on the internet and say something negative about said stock that I was talking about. And I started telling you guys, I know for a fact this dude is watching my videos and goes on Twitter and starts bashing these companies. If you guys remember, I was telling you guys this back in the day, those of you that have been with me for a while. Now, I just want to tell you guys this, right? Whoever's listening, whether we end up going to court and this video gets played in court, I want the jury, the judge, whoever cares about this video, I want you guys to know that George Sharp spends his whole day, instead of focusing on companies that he owns, that he believes in, he spends his day bashing other companies that are OTC pink reporting, not caveat exempt, not whatever else they have there, but pink reporting companies. Now, when he bashes these companies, he puts in a few true pieces of information about the stock and mixes in a bunch of misleading facts that is made to completely sway the investor to not invest in that company. Few examples. AITX, when he told people 100% reverse split is happening before the end of the year. Before the end of the year, Steve comes out with the PR stating that there will be no reverse split for at least 2 years. He came out with information stating that all of AITX Toxic's debt is there, knowingly that 2 weeks before that, all that toxic debt was paid off and will show on the next Q coming. But he knew that. So he was purposely on here trying to lead and mislead investors. Fast forward a couple weeks ago, all the BS he was talking about Eyeless, right? And how Eyeless hasn't changed their name because it's a scam and this, when he knew that Eyeless purposely didn't change its name for 2 years. For 2 years, purposely didn't change his name to have their financials in order under a certain name. That there's a reason that they did it. We can get into the reason again later. Off the top of my head, I completely forgot. But he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He got into this whole beef with Brett Owen, or Brett, whatever his name, Brett Rosen, right? Where Brett Rosen actually offered this man $25,000 and then $100,000 to just simply come on so he could dispute all the FUD that he spewed on him. And Eyeless, for weeks and weeks and weeks after Eyeless came out with news that they have $100 million acquisition coming. But he doesn't mention that. He doesn't mention all the good things that these companies are doing. But all he mentions is a few negative FUD that he comes out with to try to sway investors from these huge companies that he knows himself will be the future as well, in my opinion. Whether that is to short the stock and to get it at the lowest price as he can, or just to get it down so he could buy as much shares as he can. But he has his own motives and he knows what they are. But people like me and people like a lot of investors out there who has a lot of their money invested into the stock because they believe in these companies, not because they're trying to pump it and dump it and make a few bucks here and there. Nah. Here at the shop, we don't do that. Every company that I invest in, I invest in long term in. So I'm either was up and now I'm down on a lot of these positions because of market conditions, or I'm down on positions. But I made that decision, put my money into it, came on here and let people know what I'm doing. And then I proceeded to come on here and tell you guys about this clown. After he comes on here and purposefully misleads people about these investments that people have their money on, and that people know he's purposefully putting out false information to mislead people. Now, I got a letter in the mail. This one here. A couple weeks ago. I'm going to read you guys this letter, right? Upon me getting that letter, he asked me to delete the videos and come on here and apologize to this guy. I deleted the videos like I told him when he called today, which I'm going to get into it. Out of the kindness of my heart, I deleted the videos no matter how much I didn't want to. But I don't like putting that energy out there if people take it farther than the internet. I don't get hurt what anybody says about anybody on the internet, but when somebody says something on the internet, whether it's about me, whether it's about the investments, I have the right to come on here and respond to said accusations. That's what we have under the Constitution of this country. Now, upon me deleting those videos, I deleted every single one. This man watched every single one of my videos. His lawyer asked me to delete every single one. And I did that for him, right? I did it. I deleted every single one of those videos that he was watching, even from last year. So now, upon me deleting those videos today, which is about a week later, he calls me, right? He calls me. And he calls me twice, one from a block number and then again from a block number I pick up. There was a short pause, right? Right, George Sharp? When I start recording that conversation. Now, he proceeds to tell me, starts cursing me out, telling me, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to make an apology. Or he's sending a letter out, a subpoena this. Listen, George Sharp, you POS, I want to tell you this. George Sharp. I'm going to make you my bitch. You're going to spend every freaking dollar. What does it cost to sue somebody? $15,000? I'm going to make you my bitch. So you could spend every dollar on there and take me and my little channel to court. Instead of working and making sure FORWD does good. FORWD that's been tanking nonstop for I forget how long. What did it go from 20, 30, 40 down to 3 cents? Right? Instead of working on FORWD and GOFF, I'm going to make you my little bitch and make you spend that $15,000. So you could give the lawyer that money and let's go to court. After I was kind enough to take these videos down for you. But now, you little bitch, spend that money. Let's go to court. Because now I have no reason to delete anything. You think you're going to get anything, whatever from me? First of all, even if we go to court, right? We go to court and for some reason, the judge and the jury, whatever, right, choose to forget about my constitutional rights of me coming on here and stating my opinion about somebody that comes on here and spreads FUD about my investments and millions of other people's investments. Brother, you tanked my portfolio so much because of the FUD. I have nothing to sue for. So You clown, the only thing I have left is coming on here and making non-stop videos about you and exposing you and showing people what type of disgusting fraud you are and what you do with people's money instead of running your company and making sure shareholders are good. Right? So you POS, be my little bitch and spend that money just like you spend money to go get this letter out, right? Go spend that money, you bitch, to go get a subpoena, to go hire somebody to give me a subpoena. By the way, this bozo send a letter. He thinks he got my address, right? He thinks he got my address in Brooklyn, where luckily somehow the mailing address that I had, the person that lived there before left, and the neighbor somehow got the letter and got in contact with that person to get him the letter. But it won't happen again. And whatever you send to that address, I will not get. You bitch. Just in case anybody in this courtroom is watching, I don't avoid anything. But just to show you guys, right? This right here, that's me. I have a New Jersey home address. But luckily I did get this letter that I can share for you guys. All you humble all you FORW and GOFF shareholders, we're going to read this letter, right? But first I want to tell you guys this. So upon him calling me, he proceeds to curse me out. And I proceed to tell him, listen, what are you doing? What are you doing? I deleted all the videos and you're calling me, cursing me out, embarrassing yourself, telling me to make an apology video, telling me he hopes my son starves, that he hates me, and that when my little 300, I told him, listen, if you want to sue me, I'll just make more videos. I took those videos down to be kind. But he proceeds to tell me, listen, you think I care what videos I make? You only get 300 to 500 views. I just hate you. I want to teach you a lesson of this. And I'm like, listen, what you do with your whole life is you take money out of people's pocket that believe in these investments and these companies. People with families, with kids. And what he proceeds to tell me is, I hope your kid starves. I hope you lose all your money, and I hope your kid starves. Well, let me tell you something, you little bitch. I will make sure my kid will never starve. My little boy will always have food in his stomach, no matter what, no matter how hard you try to bring these investments down, no matter how much you try to sue me, whatever you do, you piece of shit. He will always have food in his stomach, you disgusting human being. You don't care about my channel, my 300 to 500 videos, but you're suing me when you went from 100,000 subscribers to 40,000, right? Let me guess, that's my fault? If I get 300 to 500 views per video, how do you lose 60,000 subscribers when I have only 2,000? Maybe it's because people are catching on to you, huh? Maybe it's people are catching on that you're a misleading, disgusting bozo. I'm going to post this letter in my community feed. This firm is legal counsel to George Sharp. Whatever. Demand to cease and desist. My name. This firm is legal counsel to Mr. Sharp. Mr. Sharp has provided our office with videos you posted on your YouTube channel account, which varies in name from Brooklyn Stock Shop and Finance King, that intentionally defame and interfere with his business. This malicious defamatory conduct will not be tolerated. Mr. Sharp instructed us to immediately file suit to remove the offending videos. However, We prevailed upon him to refrain from filing suit provided you delete all previous videos and other social media posts in which you reference Mr. Sharp. Issue an apology to Mr. Sharp in a new video to be published on all of your YouTube account. Specifically acknowledge your attacks and comments were unfounded and without merit. 3, refrain from defaming Mr. Sharp again and confirm your acknowledgement within 7 days, yada yada. Be advised, this is not an idle threat. Mr. Sharp has successfully prosecuted similar actions in the past and is resolved to bring this matter to a successful conclusion. Litigating such an action is costly for both parties. But Mr. Sharp doesn't care. He has all your investors' money that you invested into FORW and GOFF to do so. Be expensive for both parties. However, Mr. Sharp is more than prepared to do so if necessary. I bet he is. They invested a lot into FORW, right? Right? A lot of people all the way at the top, right? Be further advised that if litigation becomes necessary, such an action will not only seek a mandatory injunction requiring you to remove all of the offending videos, it will also seek to recover all monetary damages Mr. Sharp has incurred, which we believe is substantial as a result of your unauthorized and improper conduct. Please indicate your intention to comply no later than June. So with my 300 to 500 views and your 100,000 subscribers that you had, right? I'm costing you monetary damage? You stupid POS? Huh? You're disgusting. You're a lowlife. And you have no clue what's going on in this life. This is what he does. This is what he does with you guys' money. This is what he does. This is what he does. Sues people for a living. Gets on there. Look at him. You see him down there? That's him trying to sue somebody else for a living. This is what this guy does. This is what he takes your money and does. He pays these lawyers. But he got one person that has nothing left to sue for, you POS. All I have left is to tell people and show people the truth about you. And hopefully we do go to court, so the judge and the jury could really see you for who you are. Not because you come there in a suit and you look like happy, you look like nothing's bothering you. You told me, oh, I'm the OTC. Who you think they're going to believe? Somebody that's OTC or you with your 500 views? Brother, you haven't worked in OTC for a long time. This whole stock market, from what I've seen, does not respect you whatsoever. Everybody debunked your FUD constantly, non-stop. People are willing to pay you money to come speak to them live, and you never do. You know what you want to do? You want to hide behind a computer and sue people for a living. Take money from people that invested into your company, that believed you, that trusted you, that you're going to do the right thing with FORW and make it succeed. But instead, you take their money and you pay lawyers to send these stupid letters. But pay that lawyer, you little bitch. You take him to court because you're my bitch. I'm going to make you pay. All the money you cost people, I'm going to make you pay that lawyer, you bitch. And I want to go to court. I want to show people. I want to show people the truth. I want to show the judge, the jury. I could call witnesses, right? I could call the CEOs of these companies like AITX and of ILIS and everybody else you defamed, like Brett Rose and like all these other companies that you defamed for a living. For a living, you go on your Twitter, right? And you constantly defame these companies, right? Defame these people. And then go to court and try to sue this company and that. For fun. It's fun for you, right? It's fun for you to tell people that I hope your kids starve. Right? After I came on here and actually deleted the videos. Because I don't have time for this. Apparently you do. I don't have time for this nonsense back and forth. I don't like this feeling. There's all this court stuff. I don't care for it, man. And I don't care for putting that energy where these people take it farther than the internet or whatever, even though no matter how many times you come on the internet and bash people and you bash these stocks. Like I said, I don't like having that energy on there. So I literally took down all the videos, and you call me a week later cursing me out, telling me I have 5 minutes to apologize. Listen, you piece of shit. I hope all the shareholders of your companies see you for who you are. If not now, but sometime soon. I hope they understand what kind of piece of shit person you are. Somebody that hopes kids starve and people lose all their money. Just like the shareholders of FORW did when they believed in you when it was at the top. But you call me, ask me, oh, what happened with this company? What happened with this company? When I ask you what happened with FORW, your mouth was closed. You had nothing to say, right? You had nothing to say. You're a bozo. You're a clown. Go pay that lawyer, you bitch. Pay him that money. Let's go to court. Come sue me. Come pay the subpoena guy. Tell him find me wherever I am. Right? Right? You paid Google off to give you the address that I had with them? Huh? All you're about is lying, scamming, and trying to pay your way through life. Trying to pay people to do whatever they want for you, right? Right? You think you could make people do whatever they want? Oh, Brooklyn deleted the video, so I'm going to make him apologize. How's that? You like my apology so far? Huh? I told you, I'm dedicating everything. I'm going to put up every video that I deleted. I'm putting it up. Hit the like button if you want me to repost every single video that I took down, that I made on this bozo that he watched every single video and he wanted everyone taken down. Hit the like button if you want me to repost every single one of those videos that I took down. Disgusting, man. Please, please. To all the FORW and GOFF shareholders, all I know about the company is that it's been doing nothing but tanking. The stock, FORW, has been doing nothing but tanking. But do your research on this guy. See him for who he really is. See this person for who he really is. In my opinion, he's nothing but a fraud on the internet to mislead people. And I didn't think it was that bad that when he called me, I knew it was bad because of the stuff he posts on his Twitter nonstop. But when he called me, cursing me out after I take the videos down, talking about my kid, man, he's one of the most disgusting people on this planet. Now, little bitch, go spend that money. Go pay that lawyer. Because these videos will not stop. They will not. Everything will be posted back up. You caught me on the right day, I promise you, bro. Salute to everybody out there, man. Please, please don't listen to any FUD. Don't listen to anybody trying to mislead you. I hold all my positions long term. I hold all my stocks long term. If I talk about a position, it's because I believe in the company. For the long run, not to pump and dump the company. All my positions are long term. Go back to my videos. If it's not long term, I lost money on it. And I no longer believe in it. Man, salute to everybody, man. Take care.